What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Main Deck Monday. Before we start talking about Main Deck Monday, I apologize if there wasn't a video for Saturday and Sunday. I have plans to upload videos, but where I was at, they did not have internet, so I could not upload those videos, and I'm sorry about that. But this weekend, I went to a city championship, me and Justin Aaron, and we took home first place. You can kind of tell. I'm trying to see how to do this. There's one Zoroark and there's two Zoroark. So we won 2 championships. They were expanded, and I'll talk about those decks on Thursday. But right now, we're looking at a Raichu Bronzong Crobat deck. Now, we've seen a Raichu Flareon deck about a month ago, and I just got home and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I apologize for that. And I'm actually using footage from a Road to States tournament. If you haven't seen the other one, I'll leave it down below. Road to States is a big tournament online where you can sign up, you play against some of the best players online, and this is round, I think this is like top 8 if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's top 8, so you'll see a top 8 match against Raichu, Crobat, Bronzong. Like I said, a month ago we did a Raichu Crobat deck, but it was with Flareon. And if you don't know, the list I have changed every day. Every day is a new list, and that's what you kind of have to do Pokemon. You constantly change your list, edit it. There's never a perfect list, and this is the list that we are playing right now. So let's go over the deck real quick, and if you don't know, we'll just kind of go over fairly quickly. If you want a bigger, review of Raichu deck, you can see the Raichu Flareon. I'll leave that down below. So I'll leave the Road to States from last week that we saw in the Flareon deck. And sorry about that. Like, I don't have new footage. I guess, I don't know, you'll hear me talk about Road to States a lot in the video, and it's like an actual best 2 out of 3 matchup in the top 8, and it's just as good. You're going to see the power of Raichu Crobat. It's a really, really good deck, and like I said, I'll leave one link with the Raichu Flareon deck if you want to learn more about Raichu Flareon. And this one's going to be the Raichu Bronzong. Now, Raichu has Circle Circuit, does 20 damage times the number of your bench Pokemon. You're going to use Sky Field to fill your bench up. You're going to have up to 8 Pokemon, which is 160 with the Muscle Band, 180. And then you have Golbats and Crobats to do plus 20 and then plus 30. Now, we play Bronzong this time to actually Metal Links onto the Raichus instead of actually attaching, Fire Energies or Blacksmith into Raichus via Flareon. We play Hex Maniac now to shut down Aegislash and other stuff that have abilities turn 1, which is really great. We play one Jirachi as well to help out against Giratina and Vespiquen. You can use it against Vespiquen if you want to. It's just a good, Stardust, discard special energy, and it can be hurt next turn. And some people are kind of curious. I play 2 Sacred Ashes in my deck. A lot of people only play 1. I love the 2 because if you're bumping your Skyfields or discard a Pokemon, then you Sacred Ash those Pokemon back into the deck, and then they bump it again. You're like, oh, well, I guess I'll Sacred Ash them back into the deck, which is really great. The deck's pretty much straightforward. You just play Shaman, draw your deck fairly quickly, get a Skyfield, get Raichu, Bats out, and that's it. Like I said, if you want to learn more about this deck, there's a Flareon version I did about a month ago. I think this version is better, and some people are playing Milotic in their deck instead of the Bronzong. I really don't like that. I see the concept of, you could use Milotic to automatically get a DCE, but in the mirror match, it doesn't really work that great because you're going to have 4 DCs, and they can knock out your Milotics or your Feebasses with, Crobats and Golbats, which is not good at all. They only have 30 HP, so it can easily get picked off. And Supercross and everything like that, not good. And once then, they get the free knockouts on those. I don't know. It might be better. Some people are saying that the Milotic version is better. I like the Bronzong version. I'll have to test the Milotic version out more. So you could just swap the 2-2 Bronzongs for a 2-2 Milotic. Drop the 3 Metal Energies for Super Scoop Ups so that we can use the Crobats, because you really don't need the Metal Energies. And you could drop Jirachi as well and maybe add a 4 Shaman or maybe a 3rd Crobat just so you have more damage. I'm not really sure. We'll have to play around with it. But right now, we're going to see Raichu, Crobat, Bronzong in action. Like I said, this is actually a Road to States. You're going to hear me mention that a lot and talk about Road to States and how it's best 2 out of 3. I'll leave a link to the Road to States Facebook page. If you have any questions about Road to States, leave it down below. I want to get Road to States really big. Like, I want, Josh Bagel and Martin to really have a good community there. I think some people want to keep it kind of low, but it'd be cool to have a lot of people join, and we have really big tournaments. So if you want to learn more about that, I'll leave it down below to a Facebook page where you can see about the Road to States tournament, and then you can see about the last week Road to States we actually played against Martin, and then I'll show another video with the Raichu, Flare, and Crobat. If you want to learn more about the deck and see the Flareon version with Blacksmith and stuff like that, you can as well. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let's see the deck in action. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is the Road to States, and it's the next round. Last time we played against Michael, and this time we're playing against Cody. This is like the top 8 round, I guess. And once again, we're playing the Raichu Flareon in this deck, and we'll send the challenge to Cody. It's the best 2 out of 3, and we can see the new update for Pokemon Traded Card Game Online. I do like the update a lot more. We're just waiting for Ray Guy or Cody to accept it. And here we go. I have no idea what he's playing. He might have saw our last video. And there's a Lightning, Psychic, Steel, and Colorless. And I'm not really sure what this could be. But we'll find out together. Maybe it's Raichu as well. Maybe we're playing a Raichu mirror match. And we won the coin flip, which is great for us. And I want to say, yes, we'll have to go first, of course. And we'll say, good luck. Maybe it's Night March. Night March could be a possibility as well. And let's see. Let's see here. He said, good luck, and let's see what happens. So, yes. Your opponent had no basic Pokemon in their hand, and will draw after you play your starting Pokemon. Alright, that's something different. We'll put down Pikachu, and then put down Jirachi. Your hand is, like, really, really bad. Like, hopefully with this mulligan. Oh, it's a Crobat Raichu mirror match. Oh, my goodness. It's a mirror match. Alright, we'll find out together how we play this. I'm not sure at all how we do this matchup, but we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know. We don't want to put the DC down turn 1, of course. Because if he plays his own Jirachi, he can get rid of ours DC, so we'll keep that in our hand. Then we see another Pikachu, so put that guy down. And we get an Ultra Ball. I'm actually just going to pass right now. Yeah, we're just going to pass. And next turn we could explode. We can Ultra Ball, get out a Shaman, Skyfield. What you want to do in this matchup is not put so many Shamans down. You kind of just want to keep them, you know. Whoever puts down the most Shamans kind of loses game. We see a Musclepine go down Pikachu. We see a Zubat go down. We could have Ultra Ball for Shaman last turn. They would see a Birch. Come on, Birch, be on our side. But I don't want to get a Shaman down automatically. We could top deck like a Juniper or Birch to kind of get out of it. They would see a Low Ball for opponent. Probably getting it down another Pikachu. I'd imagine so. And the big question. Okay, so he plays Bronzong. Yeah, he plays Bronzong. They would see another Pikachu coming down. Alrighty. And this is going to be interesting for sure. We are going first, so we can take the first knockout, but we might have to bench a Shaman depending on what we draw like this turn right now. So let's see. Do we top deck a supporter or not? It's the big question right now. And we need some more Pokemon. There's a Metal Energy going on to Pikachu. We could see a Nuzzle, and that's what we'll see. Heads will be paralyzed. It doesn't do any damage, but it does paralyze us. On to our turn. We top deck a Crobat, which is not what we want to see. We'll Ultra Ball, discard Crobat and Bronzong, and we'll sadly have to get a Shaman, even though I don't want to. Now, luckily, we can Sky Return later in the game to possibly take a knockout. We'll DC the Pikachu, we'll put down Skyfield, we'll Shaman for 4. So Shaman draw up to 6, yes. We get a Zubat, and we'll have to Sycamore discarding that DC, which is kind of bad because we want to conserve those DCs. But can we get the Raichu? And we get a Raichu, we get another Pikachu. We can Love Ball, and we could get a Bronzor. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to grab right now. We'll grab the Bronzor, putting him down, and we will Circle Circuit for the knockout. Knock out that Pikachu, and let's see what my opponent has next turn. There's 120. We'll take a price card, and let's see what he promotes. There's a Raichu, so we can just set up a Pikachu and evolve in Raichu regardless of what we top deck. There we see a Zubat coming down. Now the Crobat stuff could matter because he could snipe off Pokemon. Oh, that could be dangerous. So we'll have to watch out where he snipes. There we see a Floatstone going down to the Zubat. We don't play any of those cards, which could be bad. So we'll have to see what happens. And let's see, does he have the Golbat or not? Hopefully he just passes. That would be amazing. I'll be like, yeah, just pass. There we see a Lysander bringing up the Shaman, which I'm fine with. We see a DC go down to Pikachu. Because he's not going to take a knockout on Raichu, get rid of the DC. We see it. Oh, it looks like he's just going to go for another Nuzzle. Come on, Nuzzle. All right, so we're good to go. We can just attach a DC to the active. We can put down a Raichu to this guy. We can retreat. Put up Raichu. I'm actually going to Hex Maniac. Kind of shut down my opponent for playing supporter cards. I'll put down a Zubat, and we will Circle Circuit for the knockout. Will my opponent draw a supporter card or not next turn? Or a Verse Seeker. He can't put down Shaman. Well, he can put down Shaman. He just won't draw anything. They will see a Zubat coming up, and on to our opponent's turn. What does he get? Oh, buddy, there's a DC going on to Zubat. And there we see a Skill Dive. Oh, no. Oh well. Well, I guess we will just Circle Circuit for the knockout. Don't worry, it is a best 2 out of 3, so we'll play one more game with the deck, or 2 more maybe if he beats us the next time around. So we'll press done, and I imagine he'll want to go first the first time. So we'll let's see, let's send a challenge. Where is he at? Ray guy, this, and okay. And he said I'll go first. Okay, I think he's sending us a challenge. And he says, he just messaged me saying, I'll go first. And I said, sounds good. Oh, bad hands. Bad hands for sure. All right, let's try to send him another challenge real quick. Okay. And looking for opponent. Let's see what happens. Well, we'll see round 2 of the Raichu Crobat Bronzong mirror match. Let's see what happens this time around. There we go. Maybe he'll start a Zubat pass, and then we get a Muscle Band Shaman DCE knockout. That'd be pretty cool. Heads, we lost the coin flip, which is great because he's going first regardless, so it doesn't really matter. And I mean, I imagine he'll go, like he already said in the message, he's going first regardless. So let's see what happens this time around. We start the Shaman, but we start double Shaman. And let's see if he starts a Zubat pass. That'd be great. I would like that a lot. And we'll press done. We won't put anybody else down right now. There we see, oh my goodness, double Shaman start. Oh man, there we see a Zubat coming down. Metal Energy Shaman. A Town, oh, so he plays Town Map in his deck, so we see he does play AZ, he has a Pikachu prize and a Golbat. Oh man, we top deck the Muscle Band as well. So we'll Escape Rope, send that Zubat up to the active, Muscle Band, we'll put down Level Ball, and we're going to get a Pikachu, of course. And then we're going to Shaman for 3, and hopefully we hit a DCE, and we can knock out the Zubat with a Sky Return. Play Shaman, drawn up to 3. And no, we whiff! Oh no, well, I guess we'll Level Ball. Well, we can't really get... We can get another Bronze... No, get another Pikachu, of course. I think that's probably the best option. And we'll put down Pikachu, and we will cry. Oh no. Oh, well, we whiff. Oh, man, okay. So on to my opponent's turn. Let's see. Does he have a Golbat to evolve to Zubat and then the energy? So there's a Golbat coming down. I'm going to put 20 damage somewhere. Let's see where he decides to put it at. So 20 on the Pikachu. So we'll just evolve this Pikachu and Raichu, of course. And does it pass our opponent? All right, on to our turn. We can put down Raichu. Now, we're going to have to Sycamore and discard double Sacred Ash, which is not good at all. But I guess it does have to happen. And we got the Pikachu, we got the Zubat, get a DCE, and we can Sky Return for 50. I think I'm going to Ultra Ball for another, no, I'm not going to Ultra Ball for Zubat right now. I want to conserve the Crobat. I think that's the best play. Yeah, we'll just Sky Return for 50. And the next turn we get down Golbat, knock out we can get out Golbat to knock out his Golbat with the Sneaky Bite, and then maybe Circle Circuit for the knockout. And let's see, does he get into anything? Is he going to have 2 dead hands? Oh man, this would be like the saddest tournament ever, because that kind of stinks. And let's see, did he draw into anything? Oh no, so there we see a Crobat. Okay, so he's not going to get knocked out automatically. We're going to see a Crobat coming down, putting 30 onto the active, bringing it up to 50. And does he have energy? He could Skill Dive for 30. Well, it won't knock us out. We'll have 10 HP left, which is good for us. Never see a Skill Dive. And let's see, where does the 30 damage go to? It looks like it's going to go to Pikachu. Leave my Pikachu alone. That's not nice. But on to our turn. We get down the Golbat. And we have a decision to make. I'm going to put on the active. And then maybe try to draw into a Lyson or bring up the Shaman. So let's put down Skyfield. We'll Ultra Ball, discard Skyfield, and we'll discard Muscle Band and Skyfield, because the Muscle Bands aren't really that needed. So we discard those 2 guys. Oh no, that must have been, might have been, oh man, hold on a second. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that wouldn't have mattered. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So we're still gonna go, what was I gonna grab? What was I grabbing? Oh, another Raichu. There we go. So another Raichu. We'll put down Raichu on this guy. We'll put down DCE, and we're going to Shaman for 4. And we're looking for a license to bring up the Shaman, of course. So yes, we'll draw some cards. Get it down. Zubat. Zubat. Have we played a Lysander yet? We have played a Lysander. We haven't played a Sycamore, or a Verse Seeker. So Shaman for 3. And we might be overextending by doing this. And, oh, we got the Verse Seeker for the Lysander. Bring up the Shaman. Alrighty. So I like that play a lot. So we're going to Lysander up the Shaman and take a knockout. Now, the only thing that kind of concerns me is he puts down a Jirachi and he Stardust to discard a DCE. We might have enough Crobats and Gobats to win the game next turn. We're just waiting for my Enter to kick in. So there comes the Shaman, and we will Circle Circuit for the knockout. Sorry, Shaman, you're going to get hit by 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 121, 40, 160. Looks like, what, 320? Ouch. A lot of damage, poor little Shaman. So Shaman getting knocked out. We'll go down to 4 prize cards, and let's see, does my opponent top deck a Pokemon or not, or anything? He hasn't really played anything this turn. Crobat comes up, and on to our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Does he have... Okay, so teammates, so he can search for 2 Pokemon, or any 2 cards, not 2 Pokemon. And let's see what he gets. Man, if he gets like just a Pokemon, we could potentially win next turn. So he needs to get 2 right now. Like I said, if he just gets 1, he could get Jirachi and a Metal Energy, but then we can Crobat, double, Zubat, knockout, and then Raichu for the knockout on the Crobat. Let's see, so there's a Sacred Ash, going to get 5 Pokemon back into his deck, which is just a Shaman, okay. There we see a Pikachu, Shaman, drawn up to 4. And actually, we're just going to knock out that Shaman if we can Lysander up, because that's... Well, we can't Lysander up. There we see another Pikachu coming down. But I think we're going to be so far ahead that doesn't really matter. We see a DC go down to Shaman. Does he have a Muscle Band? A Muscle Band will knock us out, actually. But nope, we're going to see the Shaman come up. And we're going to see Sky Return for 30. Yep. So we're going to be up to 80 damage. But he didn't get his Zubat down, so we don't have to worry about a Golbat knocking us out next turn. Golbat could knock us out, but we're going to knock it out regardless. We're going to put down Crobat. Put 30 damage onto a Pikachu. Ultra Ball, discard Birch and a Zubat. And we're going to get out a Golbat. Do we have 2 Golbats? We do have 2 Golbats. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we could knock out a Pikachu this turn to take 2 prizes. Alright, so put 20 damage there. Ooh, we could swoop across, actually. Ooh. Ooh, I think knocking out I think going this way is going to be better. Put a DCE and just Sycamore. Looking for a Golbat to take 2 prize cards, I think is the better option. And we whiff. Oh, man, we should probably went to Supercross. Whoops. We'll Muscle Band a Shaman. Maybe we can Sky Return it later. And we'll just Circle Circuit for the knockout. We whiffed the Crobat, or the other Golbat. So take a prize card. Going down to 3. Let's see what happens this turn. We're going to see Pikachu come up. Now, if we get Crobat and Golbat, we'll do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be a knockout. And then maybe knock out the Pikachu. So let's see what happens. There we see another Raichu coming down as well. Alrighty. And let's see, what does the opponent have? A Floatstone going out to the Raichu in the active spot. We see a Shaman. Now, the Shaman might be a bad call if he doesn't get... Well, he does have a DC in his hand, so he can Sky Return regardless if he wants to this turn. And let's see if he does that or not. But if he Sky Returns, he has to watch out if he doesn't get another Pokemon. They receive a Verse Seeker. It might get a Teammates, just getting 2 Pokemon. Yep, so Teammates... I mean, not 2 Pokemon, just any 2 cards. So Teammates for 2. Let's see what he decides to get. And I really do like this new interface. Like, it seems like it's like a lot quicker than what it used to be. Unless I'm not telling the truth and it's actually slower. But I think it really is quicker. Let's see. We're just waiting to see what happens. He's get 2 cards of Teammates. We won't know what they are. I imagine they might just be 2 Pokemon and or... He already has a DC in his hand, so he can Sky Return for a knockout regardless. And then after that, I'm not sure what he can do. But let's see what his 2 cards is. Okay, so there's a Zubat coming down. Alrighty. Another Zubat coming down. Okay. And there's a DC going out of Shaman. And okay, so we're gonna see a Shaman come up, and we're gonna see a Sky Return for a knockout onto poor little Raichu. And let's see, we're gonna find out. Hold on, I got a phone call. Let's send up the Raichu. Oh, he's gotta send up Pokemon first. And let's see, did he send up Raichu or the Zubats? Let's see. Come on, Pokemon. Hold on a second, I got a text. We're waiting. 1 second, almost done. Sorry, somebody want to pick up dinner. Okay, so he's taking the prize card. So he's sending up this Raichu. We're going to send up this Raichu. And if we can get a Crobat and a Golbat to knock out the active, we'll be in really good shape. We'll put down the Raichu. We'll put a Metal Energy onto Crobat. And then we'll Sycamore. We really don't want to put down Bronzor because that's a Lysander target. And let's see, what do we draw into? Okay, nothing. I guess we'll just Circle Circuit for the knockout. Alrighty. We'll take a prize card. And we get an Ultra Ball. Now, next time we could Ultra Ball for a Golbat and Ultra Ball for a Golbat to take a knockout on a Zubat. There we see a Zubat coming up. So he obviously has Golbat in his hand. But if he gets double Golbat, that's 40. That's not a knock on the active, which is good for us. But he could knock out this guy. Nope, that's 50 HP. Never mind, I lied. And how many Pikachus have we played? We played 1-1. So we played 3 of each so far. I wonder what else is in the deck. We see a Golbat coming down and see 20 onto the bench. Raichu. Okay. And let's see what else. An Ultra Ball. Going to discard a Shaman and a... It's so hard to tell. A Bronzong, I guess? I can't really tell. It's the discard pile is kind of weird right now. We see a Pikachu coming down. And we can win next turn if we draw into a Crobat and a Golbat. I don't know if they're in the deck. I'm not sure what's all in there. But if we draw into both of those, we can take a knockout on this Raichu that's coming over the active spot and win the game. We're going to Ultra Ball and see what's in there. There we see a Sycamore. I was kind of worried about a Hex Maniac. And he discards the DC as well, which is good for us. We see another Zubat coming down as well. And let's see, can we win this turn or not? We see a Level Ball coming down. Probably getting down another Golbat. So we see a Golbat coming down. Alrighty. So Golbat coming down, put 20 damage probably on this bench Raichu because he put damage on it last turn. And can we win this game or not right now? We'll find out together in Pokemon Land. Let's see. So we see the Raichu come up, and we'll see a Circle Circuit knocking us out. And let's see what we can do this turn. If we have Crobat and Golbat in the deck, we can win right now because we can knock out the Zubat with 50 HP because we can Crobat then Golbat, and then it's whatever. We have 6 cards left in the deck, and we can just draw through our deck and hit it all. If we do have them, though, it's the big question. We'll send it to Raichu, and let's see, what do we get? Our turn. And we get Ultra Ball, discard Bronzor and Bronzong. Let's see what's left in the deck. Come on, Pokemon. And no, we left the... Okay, so the Crobat's not in the deck, so that's not good. We'll Golbat. Oh, man, Raichu's not in the deck either. Okay. This makes things interesting. What we can do... Let's think about this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can put down Golbat. Put 20 damage on a Raichu. Yeah, I'll put 20 damage on a Raichu. Okay. Then we will Verse Seeker for a Lysander. Lysander up the Zubat. Okay. I'll put down Pikachu. Put down a DC on Shaman. Retreat into Shaman. And we're going to Sky Return for 50 to knock out the Zubat. Take a prize card. Yes. And we'll send up a Golbat, of course. And let that get knocked out. Take a prize card. And it is a Raichu. So we do have 2 Raichus next turn. But what concerns me, if my opponent gets down double Crobat, can knock out the Pikachu and then Lysander take a knockout on a Raichu. And they'll be stuck in a weird spot. Alright, let's see what happens. But maybe we'll... I mean, he'll take 2 prize cards next turn. Let's see. How many Verse Seekers has he played? 1. Just 1 so far, but he hasn't played a Lysander yet, that's for sure. So no Life Center yet for my opponent. Let's see, does he get it or not? We have one prize card left. Can we win the game or not? They receive a Muscle Band going down to the Golbats. Does he have double Crobat, though? He's already played one Sacred Ash and one Crobat. We see an energy going down to the Golbat, which is a good sign for us. And we see, it looks like a Sycamore discarding his hand, drawing 7 new cards. And let's see, does he get double Crobat or not? That is the only way he can win right now. There we see a Muscle Band. Oh, sorry. Muscle Band going down to Pikachu. An Ultra Ball, discarding a Life Center and their Sycamore. There we see a Shaman. I mean, he can't Life Center regardless, so he should be able to win this game. Unless he does something funky. I'm not sure what he could do, though. We see a Shaman drawn up to 6. There we see a Crobat coming down. Where does the 30 damage go? Okay, to the Raichu. And he's probably going to send up the the Crobat. Oh, he's okay. So he's going to send up the, he's going to get another Crobat and knock us out that way. Have you played all of our Crobats? Okay, I don't think we have. I can't really know how many are in this deck. We're going to see another Shaman going to draw up to, 5 more? Yep. And let's see what happens today. Oh, buddy, let's see. Does he have it or not? I mean, I don't know how he can win. Crobats, nope. Like, he needed that Life Center. He needed double Crobat Life Center to basically win the game. There we see Sacred Ash, give back Crobats, Zubats, Golbat, and another Zubat. It just kind of stinks that turn 1 we had to discard both our Sacred Ashes, if I remember correctly. I think did we discard both of them? Yeah, we discard both of them, okay. Some stuff's happening. A Crobat comes down, puts 30 in the Raichu, taking a knockout. My opponent goes down to 3 prize cards. But we have the other Raichu in our hand. We can win the game. Regardless, we should be okay. Unless he plays Catcher. Oh, man, if he plays Catcher, brings up Pikachu, take a knockout, that could be scary. We see a Zubat coming down. Let's see what he decides to get. A Level Ball for a Zubat, sorry. Okay, so let's see. Does he play Catcher or not? That could be a game winner right now. Not a game winner. It'd make things interesting for sure. That's the for sure thing. And let's see, what does he have? Phone. Alright, we do the Circle Circuit for on the Golbat. And we can win the game pretty easily. We'll send up the Pikachu. Let's try to do as much damage as we can. We'll send up the Pikachu. Our turn. We'll Ultra Ball, discard Hex Maniac and Birch. Grabbing Jirachi. Put down Jirachi, Muscle Band, Raichu, First Seeker for Lysander. Let's just go off with a bang. We'll Lysander up a Shaybe, even though I don't want to. We'll take the non-full art. We'll leave his pretty one alone. Send that guy up. Put a DC down. We'll Shaman, draw 2 cards. Let's see what's left in our deck. A DC and a Metal, and we'll Circle Circuit. Good game, bud. Alright, and we'll Circle Circuit for the knockout, so like bad draws. Like, kind of stinks that like both games that we had bad draws. But there we go. We take the win against the mirror match, and we move on to top 4. And we'll try to record the top 4 as quickly as we can. I know it's kind of a little bit behind recording this round, but hopefully in top 4 we take a win and we advance to the finals of this Road to States. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, I'll leave a link down below to the Road to States tournament if you want to join. And if you want to learn more about it, make sure you check it out. Hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.